Welcome everyone, my name is Davin and this is my channel, JD Dark Shadow, and today we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I found this while exploring Steam for new indie games to be doing Let's Plays of, and I found this game, not because I'm a total weeb or anything, to be honest, I actually found this in a similar game. I was looking up novel novel horror games. I saw this was recommended, and I saw it had overwhelmingly good reviews. So I'm like, why not? That's quite good if it's overwhelmingly positive. So, but there's a catch to this game. I don't know what it is. I didn't look up into it, but I know apparently this game is not what it seems. Like, this all looks cute and all this like anime girl stuff right here. Apparently it's a lot different once you get into it. I don't know though. I'm very curious to see what this is gonna be like. But before I jump into it, I have to give a warning right here and right now. Now, this is serious. This game does say you have to be 13 years or older, and it's not recommended for anyone who's easily disturbed. Anyone with like anxiety or depression, it says do not recommend playing this. Now, I deal with stuff like that, but I'm still going to jump into this. I'm going to try this out. But if you don't feel comfortable after that warning and watching this, I don't recommend watching this right now. I'm just giving you a warning. You can continue watch this or go somewhere else. So just be wary, okay? I'd hate for anybody to like start feeling anxious or depressed just because of me, because I know how it feels. So I just want to make sure you're all okay. So let's jump right into it if you're still here, okay? Man, I hope this doesn't make me anxious or depressed. New game. Oh yeah, just a little heads up before all this. I was trying to get this game settings up and going, and I accidentally clicked new game, and it forced me to type in my name, which is Davin. And I didn't have that recorded yet, so my name should be in here. Should be now. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh god, this girl has some names I'm not going to be able to pronounce. That girl is Sayori? Sayori. Let's call her that. Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it was just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Goddamn, dude, you get it. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is me. There's my name. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you, bitch. You say like that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Davin. I'm a bitch. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Oh shit. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you don't want to. I'm a nice guy. I know. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Davin, Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did. In one of our many conversations where I immensely go along with whatever she's going on about. So Yuri likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Man, this game has me down to a T. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Bitch, I'm already in college, and I still don't have those skills. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Man, why hasn't my character actually dated this girl yet, then? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a net in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Damn, that's depressing. Clubs. So Yuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. I'm a dick. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Man, I was literally about to ask, I wonder what club she's in, but I guess it was obvious from the title of this game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Hell, why don't you come to the anime club with me? Why do you care so much anyway? Oh yeah, now that I think about it, back in high school, when I used to go to high school and stuff, they actually started an anime club, and I was really excited for it because I'm big into anime and shit. And so apparently there was a $5 entry fee. I guess it's just like a way to support the club and get it running. So I'm like, hell yeah, if it's gonna get me around people that enjoys what I enjoy, hell, I'll pay $5. So I did, and I signed up for the club, and they had one meeting after school. And I didn't know about it till literally, they didn't announce this till 5 minutes until the final bell rang. And I didn't have no way home besides the bus, so I couldn't join. And that was it. They didn't have no more meetings after that, and I never got my $5 back. So I lost $5. Yeah. Let's continue. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Heh heh heh. Oh yeah, that's a foreclosure. I'm not good at reading these names, and I have a reading comprehension of a 3rd grader. So, please don't get triggered by it. I'm trying my best here. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell Yuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Boy, I can already tell that she's going to be a mastermind out of all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, I'm a greedy bastard. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for 3rd year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Girl 1. Man, that's a lot easier name. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl 2 says. Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl 3. Ah, Davin, it's a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I can't do girl voices, so every voice is gonna have my voice. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? You want to say something, say it. Oh shit, she's on to me. Sorry. Natsuki? Okay, so this is Natsuki. Okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a 1st year. Ooh, excuse me. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, okay. She looks like a cupcake. Can you just ignore her when she gets moody? Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh, Yuri. Nice. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monica? Monica? Yeah, I think that's Monica. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm gonna call her Monica anyways. Until, well, Monica. Yeah, Monica was probably better because Monica has an A in it, I'm pretty sure. So Monica. Oh god, this is gonna bother me unless I look it up. Oh well, I'll just continue. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Davin. Monica smiles sweetly while sticking out her ass. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Ain't that the truth, buddy? So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Or Monica. Come sit down, Davin. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been wide so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Nasuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Man, that evil grinned. She's evil. Ta-da! Whoa! Nasuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nasuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. Man, I'm gonna have trouble with that. That's gonna bother me. Then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to bite. Nasuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Or, haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you were making them for the new member, and I'm the new member, so technically... Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sorori said. Oh... Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Nasuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget or publicly and publicly and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah, that's a real good way to do things. Take note, everybody. Make something special out of something you enjoy. I love editing videos, so I started YouTube. And God, do I love editing game night videos. Those are one hell of a trip. I swear I can start at like noon in the afternoon and it'd already be 9 o'clock. I didn't even realize it from how much I enjoy it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, much more important. I'm confident that we all can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Can't pronounce that word. Book. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica just have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Man, I bet this is gonna make my character, hell, it's making me feel bad. It's just to be like, hey, I just came here for a cupcake, see ya bitches, and just fucking slams out the door. No, I guess I'm stuck in this club. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Davin, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, manga. No, actually, in real life, I do read manga. I do read books, too. Not much anymore. I used to read a lot in high school. Always into fantasy books. I remember reading this book about this woman who is considered a witch back in time. So these people put her at a stake for the dragon to eat her. And the dragon does come, but it turns out the dragon can transform into a man. And I cannot remember. I know they had to work together for a common goal. But for the life of me, I can't remember what that goal was. But that was a really good book. I remember reading that like crazy back in high school. Man, I need to look that up. Something about Black Dragon or something. But anyways, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Please to God, don't say Twilight. Manga. Woo, that's my boy. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Asuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking ever after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ooh. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Speaking of, I'm actually writing, well, I have wrote a book before, but I wasn't happy with it. And so I decided to start from scratch again, but I haven't wrote on it in forever. And it's called The Dark Shadow. That's why this channel is named JD Dark Shadow, because I'm so big on my book that I wrote. I have all kinds of ideas for the characters, and it's anime based, but I never got around to finishing it or restarting it. Man, I really do need to get back into it though. I need to think of a different name for it. But for now, let's get back into this. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. That's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, then I pissed myself. Never again. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Welcome to my life. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh no, whew. I hope this game still seems like really nice, and I'm afraid she might be a killer or something. I don't know. This game is starting to get me a little anxious. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So Yuri slides up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Devin? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Davin. Oh no, I'm gonna feel so bad. You all, oh god, no. Puppy eyes. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. if you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting with a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we all can share. Moko looks over at me once more. Davin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh no. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Moko with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki clean up their food. Hey Davin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, see Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because he always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. And with that, guys, I'm going to have to end it here. I'm already 30 minutes into recording, and that's about enough for me. But anyways, we'll continue this with part 2, and I'm really nervous about how this game's going to take a left turn. This is so far like a really chill and cute game so far, and I'm really scared it's going to take a fucking 180 and everything just goes to hell. I don't know. I'm not going to look into how it does though, because I really want to see how this... I like surprises and stuff, so I really like to see how this will go. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Join me next time for Doki Doki the Literature Club Part 2. And if you enjoyed, Detroit, smash that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all next time. See ya.